numbers in Python. So numbers in Python. So there are three numeric types in Python. Okay, so I think we already talked in previous video as well, but still just let you know: integer, float, and complex. Integers, obviously, as we said, that they are simple, like all the numbers. For example, if you write x equal to 100, print x. Let's do this first. So you see now it print 100 here. Okay, so now if we get the data type, so the data type is integer. So if we take another variable, y is equal to I'll say 25.50. If we go print y, obviously when we do a print y, it will give us 25.5, and if we do print type y, it will give us the data type. What data type is it? So in numbers, so it's a float. If we do another one, z is equal to just remember these things. These numbers, they can be in positive, or these numbers, they can be in negative. It doesn't make any difference, as the difference only I'm missing one parentheses here, and here you go. So for example, you can see here now I put a minus 100. So as long as this number is in integer, like 1 2 3 4 up to so on, if it's a minus or in positive, it will show the same class. The same thing with this one. So this number, they need to be in a decimal point, this one here. So as long as it's in a decimal, doesn't matter it's in a minus or positive, it will show as a float type. So the next one we have instead equal to 200, but it's just like imaginary j. If we go print z, so we have that, and then we have and if we go and print type z, and now you see it show what the data type is, this complex. Okay, what we can do here, we can actually convert these data types into others as well. Like, let me show you. So let me just remove this one. So for example, if we go x equal to 100, y, obviously this is an integer, y is equal to 200.50, so this is a float, and z is equal to 300, and j, this one is complex. So if we try to convert these data type, for example, the x is integer, we can make it into a float, or the float one we can convert into integer or complex. So let's try that. For example, we do this: a is equal to integer okay, so the first data we have is integer, which obviously we don't need to, we can convert into a float, and we can just say x. Then we have a b equal to, if it is float, we can make it maybe a complex, which is y, then we can do c equal to which is a complex. Obviously we can make it into an integer, and integer we can also z. So now if we go and print a, first thing if we want trying to see that if we have converted all these values into different, we're trying to see if all these values we have integer, float, and complex, are they converted into float, complex, and integer. So if we do the print statement, is that not defined? Okay, let's see. This one. For the complex, we can, let's do this one. So if you're trying to see if this one has convert, let's see here, if it has convert all the data types into others. So it goes, let's do print type a. Okay, so let's print this one. So now you see, actually we made it in the beginning, x was integer, but here we convert it into a float, and now you see it comes as a float. Well, let's print this as well, then you will understand better. Print a. Here now you can see it's 100 here equal to a. So every time when you try to convert the data types, you have to mention the data type here in the beginning, like float and complex. So for example, this one, let's try this one now. Print b, and we do a print type and b. So there you go, you can see. So the second one was y, which was, we converted b into a complex y, so it was actually a float, we converted to a complex. Now you can see it's converted into a the complex data type is always has like kind of imaginary j at the end. So that's how it works. So okay, now next we can try is random numbers. Okay, so the Python does not have any built-in function for random numbers. So this one, what we always do have a module for it. We can import a module and then we can just use a random numbers. So the how it works, let me just show you. Import random. In the next few videos, obviously we will be talking about how to import these modules in your Python compiler. So here, for example, it's just the beginning one. So just to see import random, which will import the kind of module, which is a lot of functions built in there. Then you will, let me just do it, and then you will understand better what I'm talking about. So if you go print random dot range. So range start from 0 to 10. So if we are going to run this, oh okay, I put too many brackets in. 0 to 10, that's the range. So here, so see now it printed 6 itself, because that's the import random. You see like a random numbers. So every time we're going to refresh it, it will generate a different number. We generate this time and it comes 8. If we do this again, it comes 7. This again, it comes 2. Refresh, it comes 6. It's cool, right? This is something new. You get excited. I was the same when you see something new. obviously get excited. So we are getting better and better. Look, 7, 6, 4. We can increase the number here if you want. You can take it to 100. There you go, 28, 26, 54, 37, 6, 52. Okay, so that's how a random number works. That's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one.